affected. The trauma just kept accumulating.
I ended up being diagnosed with moderate to severe depression. I went through a roller coaster of emotions, from fear and anger to having uncontrollable tears any time of the day or night.
I had sexual abuse in my family for a long time, and I didn't remember it. It was pushed away. I was in depression.
I saw a psychiatrist, and then they recommended me to a psychotherapist. Started having joy again in life, and so I connected with people who have been through stuff.
In March this year, I started work at a college in Yellowknife. It felt like my world was growing again.
I was trying to get a therapist. That was the turning point for me, to have a place that I can talk.
I have a community, I call it a support system. And so that is really how gradually I was able to pick myself up.
It's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to ask for help.
This life have a meaning for me because I did something for myself.
This video is by the World Health Organization. I just want to ask a question. How many minutes per day you all use it up for physical health? Maybe some of you would like to give me an answer, like do you go to walk every day? Do you go to the park every day? Roughly how many minutes per day you spend for your physical health?
Per day, maybe average consumer here, not say every day, maybe four days in a week, about 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Some said 1 hour. Lucy put in the chat box. You all can put in the chat box also. Say 1 hour, some 45 minutes, some is 3-4 times a day. What about the rest? Physical exercise. Even you do laughter is also physical exercise. How many minutes per day? One.
For me, it's about 30 to 35 minutes, about 3-4 times a week.
A week. So that means it's like 1 week. That means you spend about 3 to 4 hours or 2 to 3 hours. Yes. We have been encouraged to spend to use about 100 to 120 minutes per week on physical exercise. But how many people do encourage us to do mental health, and how many minutes per day you spend for your mental health? Just think about it. Rashwin, 3 to 5 times a day is mental health or physical health, Rashwin?
Both.
Both. Okay. So how many times a day? Well, she said 3 to 5 times a day. Maybe you spend how many minutes per time? Wow, that would be awesome. What about the rest? Have you ever put aside some time for your mental health?
Good question. We had less thought about that.
Less thought about that. Lucy said she do meditation about 15 minutes daily at least. That is for your mental health meditation. So 50 minutes daily, that will come to about nearly 100 minutes per week. Yeah. So the question here is that like this World Health Organization and even the Health Foundation, Mental Health Foundation, their theme for this year is actually on mental health. Let me see. Okay. The theme is that make mental health and well-being for all a global priority. That's where it comes to the topic of today's session is more on to give priority to mental health as much as you give to physical health. Give mental and physical health equal priority. So you have a 30 minutes of physical health day, and also think about how you can do that for your mental health. I like to do crossword puzzle. That's for my mental health. Those days I play mahjong, but now no partners to play mahjong. And meditation is also another good form. How to take care of mental health may not be covered here, but I can give you the resources. Here is more on why the mental health. So I would love you all to do an exercise there. How many of you here? 15 of you here. I will break you up into 3 rooms to discuss what do we gain from having good mental health. So later I will assign a room, and this means that among yourself, you just discuss, then give us some ideas. Later when we come back, we can discuss further. Why or what do we gain from having good mental health? All the plus points, and after that, I will give you more input on that. So let me get you into the breakout room. I'm not a presenter, I am a facilitator, and the materials I have got here is all from the World Health Organization. They are the authority, and I'm just the person who is laying out or following what they have, the good values on this mental health. So what the World Health Organization mentioned is that mental health has intrinsic and instrumental value. Why do we need mental health? Just now we have most of us have agreed that mental health and physical health should be given the same priority, and not we spend so much time on our physical health and we've forgotten about our mental health. Why? Why do we need mental health? Because mental health help us to connect, and also they help us to function. Oh yes, of course, they help us to function and to cope and to thrive. So I will touch on these 4 values of this mental health in giving us how to connect, how to function, how to cope, and how to thrive. And later on, I will give you the resources on how to do it. Now is why we need mental health. To connect, yes. With good mental health, we are able to run this function, that is to connect. What do we mean by that? It meant that we will be able to have positive relationships. All of us want to have good relationships, positive relationships, not only with ourselves, but also with our family members, our colleagues, and even most of us are in NGOs. We are serving the community, so we want to have good relationships with the people we work with or we are with. So we are able to contribute to communities. Yeah, I can see like 80-90% of those who are here, actually they are doing community work. When we are able to contribute, we will feel that we are useful. And then we are useful, then it will again come back to a cycle. When we find that we're useful, our mental health also good. So good mental health allows us to contribute to communities, and in return, it also helps us to have good mental health. And a sense of belonging. You know, a lot of people who are, those who have really some mental issues, they have lost the sense of belonging. So friends are very important. Getting together, even like this Zoom, to see one another is also important. So if we have good mental health, we are able to get a sense of belonging. Those who are depressive, sometimes they felt lost, no sense of belonging. And when we have good mental health, we are able to empathize with others. We can give empathy, we can receive empathy, and we will be able to go on with life smoother and easier. Just now, the video, you have seen the 3 or 4 persons, they came out and really spoke out how the community helped them, and how even psychotherapists help them, and even how by talking to people, they can come out from their situation. So number 1, good mental health, we are able to connect, and we have got 4 points here. And number 2, with good mental health, we are able to function, right? I remember during my working time, there was one time, long time ago, 10, 20 years ago, when I was depressive. I did find it very difficult to function. So good mental health, we will function better. We are able to apply cognitive skill, we are able to do work, we are able to follow instructions, and we are able to carry on with our life. And we can gain an education. With good mental health, we can pursue like lifelong learning. I believe in lifelong learning. So we can gain an education, we can function with good mental health. These are all the reasons why mental health is important. So we can do all these things. We can function to earn a living for the youngsters and even for those who want to have second income or what with good mental health, easier for them to pursue further to earn a living. And make healthy choices. Yes, to make choices at times when our mind is against us, it's so difficult to make choices. Sometimes multiple choices give us stress. They say stress. So with good mental health, we are able to see things in a wider perspective. Yeah, and to learn new skills. We are all learning new skills here. Many of our members, because most of us are from Johor Bahru Happy and Joyous Club, but I'm glad to see others who are not our club members who are here. And I can vouch that our club members, they are learning new skills almost every day. And with good mental health, we can learn more and learn faster and more efficiently. And also, it helps us to cope. Yes, some people say, how to cope with life? Oh, the life is getting susah. Change is always there. With good mental health, we are able to cope. How? Why? Because we are able to deal with stress. Easier for us to cope. With all the stress on, and if we do not have a sound mind, it becomes more stressful and it can really tumble down to go into maybe depression. And we are able to adapt to change. Some people say, I can't change and all that. But I think with a good mental health, the ability to adapt is there. Adopt new ideas. So we will go with ideas and not to be always against with new ideas. We are able to adopt new ideas and see things clearer, with clarity, and move forward. We are also able to cope in making complex choices. Why is it some people are, a little bit more complicated, they feel so stressed. But with good mental health, like I like the way that Lucy mentioned that, every day she have meditation, and I'm sure some of you here also do meditative practices every day. So it made our mind clearer and able to make complex choices. Understand and manage emotions. Emotions come and go. We cannot say that, emotions don't come, because we are all emotional beings. So we accept emotions, we understand them, we manage them. With good mental health, this will make it easier. Lastly, with good mental health, we can grow, we can thrive. This is what is put on by World Health Organization. That's why the 4 main reasons why mental health is so important. We human beings, we want to grow. So it realizes our abilities. Just now, before we actually start this session, one of our members mentioned that, unleash the potential until no more potential. But actually, we have so much potential in us. We are only using maybe only a few percentage of our true potential. So with good mental health, we will realize. We know that we have so much more to give to others and also to give to ourselves. So with good mental health, we'll realize our own abilities. And we feel good. Yes. We will feel good and we can do things better with a good mood. Of course, at times we realize our emotions and we accept emotions. It's okay because we know how to cope. We know how to manage and find purpose in life. We may come a point where we say, it's so meaningless in life. Oh dear. So with good mental health, we will know our purpose, or we will go for our purpose in life. Think about our well-being and that of others. When I talk about purpose in life or feel good or realize our own abilities, those who are in depression or even suicidal thoughts, sometimes they have all these thoughts. They don't feel good. They don't know how to realize their own abilities. They can't find a purpose in life. And also their own well-being. They are not able to take care of themselves and to others. But we, or those who are, we want good mental health, right? That's why you are here. So with that, and take care of our mental health, give more time for our mental health, spend more time and make our mental health well and fine. So then we'll be able to think not only for ourselves and also for others. So these are the 4 points of the WHO guide to why we need good mental health. And actually, I do come across very good materials, like I did mention, and I'm going to share with you all too. Is this book by WHO. I wonder how many of you have seen this book. Let me see what's in the chat box first, because yeah, if there's any question, you can write in the chat box. I'm going to put out the chat box here. So this book, I came across this book and it's so wonderful, and it's called Doing What Matters in Times of Stress. Illustrated 132 pages, 132 pages, and the link is there. In fact, this PowerPoint, for those who want it, you can put down in the chat box and I can send it to you. This book, if there's anyone who want to go through this book, we can have another session, maybe a smaller group, then we go through page by page, and then we can use it as a guide for ourselves and also for the community. Very, very interesting book, which I show you. The Madalena is trying to get in. Is it somebody can add her in? Yeah, this is the content page. Imagine they have one section on grounding, one section on unhooking, and acting on your values and how to be kind to yourself and to others, and how to make room for improvement. And they even give you the tools, how to do the grounding, unhooking, acting on your values, being kind and making room. And this is all free from WHO. Yes, maybe, like I said, if a few of us can get together and go through the book, we will be well-versed with the book and we will be able to share with others. Because 132 pages is not so possible to go through here, 132 pages, because you need some time. And an example of there are two that they have, how you ground yourself. By noticing, slowing down, connecting, refocusing, engaging. The 100 over pages, they will explain to you how. And then they'll have the practice tip for you too. You can even download. In fact, I've downloaded. You can download and listen to the exercises. Yes, all the links are there. So for those who are interested, you can put your name at the chat box. Then I can send you all the information. Because good things must share. Good things must share. The other book by this Mental Health Foundation, our best mental health tips backed by research, 21 pages. So these 21 pages, there are some wordings and some illustration. Just now, the other book, lots of illustrations, cartoons and all, so it's very easy to follow. This is more on, they send you lots of links. They do send you lots of links. Like every page they have, even though there are only 20 odd pages, every page they will say you can link to find out more information. So one of the page here is like, talking may change the way you feel about a situation. Use your own words. Okay, so this is one of the page that I can see from there. Yeah, so far, any question? Because the time really flies. You can unmute yourself actually to say anything. Before I show you one video. This video is only 1 minute plus. And after that, we will say bye-bye. Very short, 1 hour session. I will show the video. Is it okay? Because I don't get many responses from you in the chat group as well. Let's see the video first. Let's see the video.
Hola, Disculpa por no llegar anoche. Lo siento. He estado hace tiempo con ganas de decirte algo. Últimamente estoy lidiando con mis problemas de salud mental.
I think if there was no stigma around mental health, I'd be more open about what I'm going through on the inside. And I don't know, maybe I'd find that other people in my life are actually going through the same thing.
Há alguns anos, comecei a contar para outras pessoas sobre minha ansiedade. Isso me ajudou a descobrir ótimas formas de como lidar com ela.
Soy muy sociable. Creo que si hablara sobre mis problemas de la salud mental, simplemente no lo creerían. Por eso no hablo de ello.
Me preocupa que si la gente se enterara de mi salud mental, pensarán que soy débil. Por eso me aislé. Pero creo que voy a cambiar esto.
Yeah. The more we talk about mental health, the stigma will be less. Any question from any one of you? I am from the Johor Bahru Happy and Joyous Club. I'm the secretary there, and our president, Wee Chen, is also here. And one of the ways to have good mental health is laughing to us, because we are from Johor Bahru Happy Joyous Club. So every day we laugh in the Zoom laughter, 30 minutes daily. Monday to Friday is at 9 a.m. and Saturday and Sunday is at 2 p.m. And we have people from all over the world is here, you know, to join us. Like just now, we do have some Japanese friends here, but I think because today's session in English, so they are not here anymore. But laughter is a universal language. Yes, Lucy, our laughter ambassador, also say here, yes, no stress lah. If you laugh daily, momentarily we may be stress-free, and other times maybe the stress come again, but we have this weapon, what we call laughter. Laughter is a weapon that we can take out anytime to laugh, and it's free of charge. That's what this Mark Twain, he mentioned. Human beings have a powerful weapon. Why not take it out to use? Yeah. Any question?
Shall we?
Oh yeah, Muchin said, shall we laugh? So, President, would you like to lead laughter?
Let's laugh. Let's all follow. Laugh.
Can unmute and laugh.
Yes, just laugh. Because we laugh it out, you feel free. Feel free.
Yeah, thank you, President. You know, because we have been laughing, so to us to laugh is very easy. But for those who have not been laughing, it may not be that easy. And it's okay. It's okay. Just be surrounded by more laughing people, then you will laugh. Yeah. Anyone else want to share? Lucy, you want to say something?
I think most of our members definitely don't have any like depression or stress lah, because we laugh, and then the most of the time we are involved in activities, and also we are all out to the way. We are not like hide inside a cave. So we are very blessed lah.
Oh yes, yes. All of us are blessed lah, that we are able to see. We are able to come to this Zoom and all that. Okay, so the time is up. I promise you 1 hour, so I only take 1 hour of your time. Any question, you can always refer to me or even in our chat group. If not, then our Facebook. We have this Laughter Yoga Malaysia Facebook, and I see Esther put up her hand. So maybe Esther would like to say something.
Thank you very much for this session's mental health. Because mental health is just important as physical health. So for us, as what Lucy mentioned, that we are so blessed to be in such a club where we can laugh freely and we can support one another. Another thing is that whatever thing, there is always two sides of a coin. So one side very easily happy, there is some side, when since our members are increasing, there are some members that might just join in and not laugh so easily, might be depressed in some way. So if we met such a member, let's be with them and not to worry that I don't know what to say. I also even dare not laugh. It's okay, just with them. This one, being with them. This is a principle that I learned from our mentor, Jean. She always mention that being with. So being with is a very important factor. Just being with them. Any of our bodies that we feel that they might be down for a moment, which is normal, we just go there and just be with them. And just smile if can, if not, just be with them. Will be a great help. Then later part, when they get better, can join the club and laugh as loud as they can. Thank you. All the best.
You. Thank you so much, Esther, for sharing. She's one of our past president and also a laughter ambassador, a wonderful lady. I see Albert here. Albert Lee, are you with us, a member, or you are just a non-member? Would you like to share something?
Oh yeah, thank you, everyone. A very good second. Actually, I'm invited by Madam Cole.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you for the invitation. Yeah, I think it's good to find a way to to relax ourselves. I think I quite agree with the idea by laughing, and not only laughing, but also sometimes also do some community service. Try to do something helping the others, not just only thinking about our own selves. I think that's also one of the way we can really keep our mental healthy and also keep our spirit high, so we can really can have much more that kind of strength to service to our community. Yeah, that's all my sharing for today. Thank you for invitation.
Thank you, thank you, Albert, and thank you, President, for inviting Albert. Like today's session is more on why is mental health so important. That's why we need to connect, cope, thrive, and also I have shown you the 2 books, and for those who are interested to pursue on how to, actually we can work along and go through the book, and so that we can use it for ourselves and also for the community. 132 pages, but I have gone through all, and it's so fantastic, from WHO, World Health Organization. Yes. So any more sharing from anyone or any question? If not, then we will call it a day.
Lijin? Yeah, Lijin?
Yes, Lijin.
Yeah. I want to say something because today I have learned something from the schools, that the teachers are appealing to the public that many children when they are young, they actually have some issues that they couldn't cope, and they said that it's good that we be with the children, to be with them, so that they can also feel that they are not alone. And then some of the people who really gone through certain challenges, and they have friends who do not understand them, and they feel that they are teasing them and disturbing them. So some of the children even think of suicidal. So that's why it is important that when we know that we have things happening like this, we would rather be with them, with somebody who really needs help. So when we heard of somebody who is not well or not or feeling depressed, then it is so kind of us if we can be with them, so that they will not feel alone. So that's what I learned. And because of this, we know that some people try to take their life also. It's because of certain loneliness in them or feeling depressed. So when as I said, as we know in our surrounding, we know that people who are this, please be with them. Thank you. So this mental health talk is very helpful for us to know that we can help others as well. Help ourselves and help others. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. Yes, mental health is so important. Like we'll be able to cope with whatever situation. So let's all be strong, and let's all also be empathetic, and let's all learn out more about mental health so that we can go out and help the community. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Yeah, I saw a newcomer, Yen Tran. We are ending already. Bye. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.